we'll do is we'll char the inside of that barrel for 40 seconds. There are examples. You can see the black char. There's a barrel cut out over here. You guys can also see over here how black it is inside. Now when we char those barrels, the reason why we do that is it brings out those flavors from the wood, the sweet flavors, the caramels and the vanillas. And that's what will give us our caramel color with our finished product. That's what also gives us our sweet flavor. So what we'll do is we'll fill up those barrels with some White Dog from the distillery, that 130 proof clear liquid. Add a little bit of water from our limestone lake. So we'll fill off that barrel and put it up at the top of the warehouse. We'll start all of our barrels at the top of the warehouse. So once that barrel is closed and put up there, it is 110 proof. So it stays up there for a total of 3 years. 3 full season rotations we want that barrel up there to experience. Because the air up there is a lot warmer in the summer months. It's also a lot drier. So what's happening inside that barrel is that liquid is expanding. And it is drawing in that color and those sweet flavors from that wood. So once the barrel has been up there for those 3 years, we will then hand rotate our barrels down to a lower level in the warehouse. We are the only ones that do that. So what that does is when we bring those barrels to a lower level, it's not as hot in the summer months. It's also a lot more humid. So all those flavors that have been contracted at the top of the warehouse are now getting an opportunity to mix and marry together to create our product that we know is Maker's Mark. So the barrels spend anywhere between 5 years, 9 months to 6.5 years in a warehouse. We don't have an exact aging period because here we don't bottle based on age. We bottle based on taste. So we'll actually have a tasting panel that will visit the different warehouse locations, and they will go up and down and they will take bungs out and they will taste from random barrels to see when a batch is ready. Would you guys like to have that job? I would too. So what they'll do is they'll decide when they think the barrel should be taken out and go through bottling. So now we're going to talk a little bit about our Maker's 46. So now that you know what the regular Maker's Mark goes through, what the 46 goes through is the same exact thing up until this point. So we've done the same process. We've aged for the 5 years, 9 months to 6.5 years, and what is in the barrels is Maker's Mark. So what we'll do for the 46 is we will open the barrel and we will add 10 seared French oak staves. There's a barrel over here cut out for you to see how the staves are installed around the perimeter of the inside of the barrel. So you guys will get a chance to walk over there and see that if you want to. So what those 10 seared French oak staves do is they add flavor. So what we'll do after we add those is we will close the barrel, we'll put it back in the warehouse for an additional 9 weeks, so an additional 3 months. So that enhances our flavor. It gives us a little bit more of a spicier flavor, a little bit more of a woodier flavor. Some say it's a little bit smoother, but you get to form your own opinion about it because you get to taste it today. We're going to be tasting that along with the fully mature Maker's Mark. So you guys are going to be having those back to back. So you're going to get your own kind of feel for the difference between the 2 types. And we love to hear feedback since our 46 is a new product. It just came out in July. So we'd love to hear from you guys what you think about it if you haven't had it already. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about our ambassadors program. How many ambassadors do we have here? Awesome. I bow down to you guys. You guys are awesome. We love our ambassadors. So for those of you who don't know what the ambassadors program is and are Maker's Mark lovers, you should be interested. Now what you should do to sign up for that. We have computers in the gift shop. You can also log on to makersmark.com. What it is it's a free program to sign up for. You'll get your name engraved on one of these pretty little plaques here, along with 29 other people. So your name will then be associated with one of our batches. So what we'll do is we'll send you updates, where your barrel is located, how it's doing, all that kind of good stuff. We'll also send you a little gift here and there between the 5-year, 9-month, 6.5-year aging process. Once your batch fully matures, we invite you to come back here to Maker's Mark where you can purchase 2 personalized bottles. You'll get your own bottle with a little bit of Maker's Mark in there from your batch. You get your name on it, you get to dip it, you get to stamp it with your year of your graduation, and you are now known as a graduating Maker's Mark ambassador. So we love our ambassadors. They get little pins when they come in, little medals of honor. So if you guys are interested in doing that, please see one of us and we can help you sign up. So now, we've saved the best for last. We're going to do the tasting. We're going to go into the gift shop. I'm going to ask you guys to